Hi Taurus, this is Jess with your June 2nd, 2021 weekly general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Taurus, blessings, more than what you expected, protection, and standing above the crowd, getting noticed, and recognition. Also feeling like you really can't miss. Everything is going to feel like at some point, this may not be happening for all of you right now, like you can't lose. So you do have some great energy coming up. For some of you, this is a dream come true more than what you wish for. Ooh, and it may come from a tough situation. Someone may think that they have the better of you if they've gotten the better of you, but they will be sadly mistaken because you guys are protected. And whatever it is for you, it's going to be yours. No one can do anything about that. Remember I told you guys that? There is a challenge though. There's a female here that is quite a challenge for some of you guys out there. Just giving me a water sign energy, so a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio doesn't have to be. But this is someone who may have gotten under your skin and been very difficult. I do see that there may have been confrontation surrounding this woman, probably because of another man, because of a man of some sort or someone else. Let's put it that way. You're very conflicted right now. You're in your feelings deeply, but people wouldn't be able to tell if you don't want to show it. You're focusing on business a lot, and some of you can't get something off your mind. It is a heavy, heavy focus. For those of you who are employed, I see you probably getting your last little things done before you leave this job. For some of you, you are still fighting your employer. Some of you may be putting up a fight against an employer after you have been feeling like you've been taken advantage of, or you know something that other people don't. Let's put it that way. So some of you may be blowing the whistle on people as well. Those of you who are unemployed, I see holding back. You've been holding back quite some time, but your time is now coming up. If you felt like you haven't been getting any calls or interest, that's about to change. If it's not happening now, it'll definitely be happening during Leo season and Virgo season. So you have some time where there's going to be a job coming your way. For some of you, it could even be happening right now. But for others of you, I feel like it's more toward the end of this month. And it's destined. So if you haven't gotten any callbacks and have felt stagnant, that's the reason, because there's a specific place you're supposed to go. And if you have your own business, congratulations. How does it feel to be successful? You do look to be very successful, confident in the business that you run. You may have a business partner and you are great partners because one is the get up and go person, tackle, get out there and get things done. And you're more of the practical money person. So it's a great combination. I do feel like you're very confident. You're kind of energetic and you're going after the things that you need for your business to grow it. But you're being very stable. You're being very practical. And for some of you, I keep getting land. We will be having North Node and Taurus, so land will be the biggest topic. So some of you may be getting land or looking into doing more work on your own property, front yard, backyard. But this is not just for your own satisfaction. This will be lucrative too for some of you as well, especially those of you who run your own business. Well, what's coming up this week, next week? I do see that there's going to be some hardships, yes. In a situation where you may have felt somewhat left out in the cold, a difficult transition. Some of you are just feeling like, when is this going to be over? You're ready to push forward. You're ready to start moving on with your life, but something literally has you stuck in the mud. And it's a bit frustrating. You may start to feel almost hopeless, like, oh my God, I don't have the energy for it. And things will change. I've been telling people this quite often now, that when we get into Leo season, a lot of things are going to change and for the better. Home life looks transitional. So you guys are changing quite a bit when it comes to your house. Some of you are leaving the place that you live, or someone in your life is leaving the home. And I do feel that you will get some help. If there was some challenges where there was problems in the home before, things will get much lighter and it becomes a little bit more loving as well. So a good energy in the home, a transitional energy that transcends for the better. I do see that. Let's look at love. Those of you who are single, this is looking quite interesting. Single Taurus ladies, you are moving past a love that you thought would last longer than it did. And it's getting ugly. Like, you didn't want it this way. I don't think you guys wanted it this way, but someone may be pushing you, and the push will turn into fights, fallouts, discord, arguments, that sort of thing. And once that happens, it's like you can't get away from the person fast enough. So if you are in a good space with your person, again, Taurus single ladies, there may be, when I say your person, maybe someone you're getting to know, that sort of thing. There's definitely going to be some issues in that area. For those of you, it could be someone from the past, trying to move past that. They could do or say something and it kind of sends you off. So there's that. I want to see what happens. Okay, so you're going to be stressed out about, it may be the way you handle it. You may not recognize yourself right now because you're going through so much with a past person, Taurus single ladies. And after you kind of go off, you may stress out about it. Because it's really not what you want. You really don't want this relationship to end, whatever this is. Some of you may have lost someone, like they passed on, so my condolences if that is the case. Whichever way this has happened, it's going to be very, very difficult to get over this and to deal with it the way that you may have expected yourself to deal with it. Okay. Men, Taurus single men. Well, drama. There's a lot out there, men. If you are up for it, you can meet quite a bit of women. There's a lot of interest out there. But they're all the same. Nothing really has changed except for one. Looks like some of you men are going to be meeting a particular woman. She's feisty. She's different. I heard a Sag. So some of you may be meeting a Sagittarius. This woman is different. It's almost like a game changer with this woman. Ooh. I knew it. It's a game changer. Just when you may have written off love or a particular person or circumstance is when it comes back more strongly now. It may have even kicked up in Gemini season with the retrograde, but now with Cancer season and going into Leo season is when love starts to come more of a focus in your life. And you may find yourself having a more intimate feeling toward a fire sign woman or woman who has strong fire in their chart. I feel like neither one of you, men or women, are out of the woods yet when it comes to old karmic relationships. And although you're finding a place of peace, there's still a linger there, and you're not the only ones. But I do feel things are starting. For women, it's going to be more of a process, okay? Because this stuff is still going on. But for men, you're at the tail end of it, and things are going to start changing for the better because there's going to be a specific person who, again, like I said, could definitely be a game changer. Couples, you're very confused right now, Taurus. Not really sure what you are going to do about this relationship. It's kind of something that has been dragging on and dragging out. Some of you have cut your person off. You're very clear, but they're still in your energy. There's still unresolved things that the two of you may have to do for some of you. And there's a lot of waiting. You're still waiting, and that's waiting because for some of you, you're just waiting because you're not really sure what you want to do. Others of you, it is because you're still working through finalizing this relationship. Your person has been watching you, waiting to see what your next moves are going to be. Now, for some of you, this is not negative. This is positive. You, Taurus, have a lot to consider. A lot of options out there, a lot of things going on with your career, and it may be changing your life in ways that you're not prepared for, you're not ready, you didn't expect, and you really don't know what to do about. And your person is kind of just taking a sideline view of like, okay, I'm a cheerleader, but how much longer do I have to cheer for you? That type of thing. Because it almost seems like the relationship is all consumed, and don't take this negatively, but it's all consumed around what you may have going on or where your life is changing. Your person may not have a whole lot changing in their life. So there's the shakeup. If I'm speaking to any of you Tauruses, please let me know in the comment section below. Yes, you're busy. Yes, life for you has become all-consuming. It has affected your personal life. Your person has been very supportive, but again, silently waiting or wanting for there to be their turn. The message to those of you out there is to pay attention, take heed. Don't take it for granted because your person is going to start changing on you. Yeah, and this may come to a close, so you might want to be very careful with that. Or they may find other people to fulfill their needs. I do see that as well. Now, others of you, though, I do see that possibly there is outside parties that has come and gotten in the way of this relationship. And almost like if it has happened to you, Taurus, you have so much going on in your life right now that you may not even be able to deal with that. I can't even make it a focus right now. I have too much going on. So there is a change that's coming up in this relationship. Your person, oh, okay, some of you cut your person off. They want a new beginning, but they also want to play around to some extent. And you're out of there, or you're going to be during this Cancer season, because you might find some things out, or you know enough, and it's like, okay, I got my ducks in a row, and I'm probably going to be moving along. Some manipulation here. Your person, for some of you that's overworking, your person needs to spend more time with you. That's pretty much it. They need to spend more time with you. Someone wants a baby. Someone wants to see their children. And someone wants you to kind of let go, forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. And let's start all over. And that's something that may become more clear in Leo season. You know, during this time and into August is when you start to notice if someone may just say, listen, we need to work this out. I need more of your time. I'm ready to have a baby, that type of thing. So unfortunately, Taurus, for you guys in love relationships, the clock is ticking. The clock is absolutely ticking. Whatever is going on in your love relationship right now, if you can relate to this reading, it's subject to change. Oh, because it's about to change. It is going to change. And for some of you who has not heard the call, and it may be little whispers that your person has been, sending messages to you in some kind of way that may not have been clear enough or loud enough for you to take consideration of how serious they are, but it's about to change. So things are going to kind of come into play for you guys, and you'll start to realize what they've been telling you all along. And again, before you guys say, well, it's not me, or this may not even be your story. It's a very specific love story this time around. And for others of you, it can definitely go vice versa. So if you're interested in more extended look at this couple love read, you can click the link down in the description box below. There you'll find all the details that we go over. You could also find the Taurus 2021 yearly reading for the rest of this year and the link to my website. Otherwise, if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus.